I was like thinking of the lock and key theory for like the brain, and I was like thinking how it doesn't make sense because like I was trying to access a memory that I couldn't remember earlier, and it like took me a couple hours of like throughout the day of like what's that person's name, and I couldn't think of it, and I was like, oh, I guess I don't remember. Guess it's not in my memory. And eventually, after a couple hours, I kept thinking, and eventually it just popped into my head, and it was almost like a bunch of electric nerve impulses had been like chipping away at a burrowed in tunnel in a mountain, and the tunnel had gotten filled with soot and rocks, and it took these nerve impulses several attempts to mine away and then to get it eventually. So I was like thinking about how everything's instantaneous, and the lock and key receptor theory is just pisses me off, and it just doesn't, it seems too complex to be what is really going on in our reality. And then I was also like trying some things for anhedonia, and I just saw this guy's video. His video is called like Flat Mood in Life Anhedonia Advice, and he's this dude who like had cancer, and he got better from his cancer, but he said anhedonia was like way worse than battling cancer, which I've never had cancer, but I would agree with that. And he said that tyrosine, this amino acid that is a precursor of dopamine, cured his anhedonia, the miracle. So I've tried it. It didn't cure mine, but maybe I needed more. But I can't take it now on the medicine I'm on, or you can die from it apparently. So go check out his vid. Cool guy. And then I tried tonight. I tried a few things, but I tried some choline, and then I tried sort of a megadose of vitamin B1 thiamine, which is extremely important for dopamine in the brain and pretty much every part of the brain. So I would seriously recommend. I did 200 milligrams, but I know people who do 1,000 or more, and there's no toxicity or upper limit. This guy, Hadoot, on the Ray Pete forum, I think he does like 1,200 a day or something as an experiment, and he gets like a rush from it. So, and patients with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and I believe dementia and Parkinson's also benefit from that extreme megadose. So I just did 200, and I already noticed something. And then the choline is really important for concentration, but choline also elevates dopamine. And if you have a sensitivity to choline, like you don't tolerate it, or it gives you anxiety or makes you sad, thiamine helps to reset something in your brain called the muscarinic 1 receptor. And when you have messed up muscarinic 1 receptor, that makes you sensitive to choline and to acetylcholine. So if you have a problem with like cigarettes, because they activate acetylcholine receptor, check out thiamine. A lot of these weirdos use sulbutamine, which is like a neurotropic version of thiamine. It's apparently like almost like a club drug because it's so euphoric. I've tried it. It didn't do shit for me. Did nothing. So I just like the normal thiamine. It costs like $5 for a big bottle of like 200 pills, or more like 120, 180. So yeah, bye.